neighbors forced to live in fear.
Police have gotten called to the house hundreds of times in the last few years.
Then they reached out to Coin 6.
Neighbors came to me out of desperation.
I've constantly been living with fear.
What they're up against.
Drug use, harboring other criminals, assaults.
It was a months-long investigation. Back in November, Coin 6 exposed the disturbing and dangerous behavior spilling out of a house in North Portland, including illegal drugs, assaults, theft, even shootings.
Our Elise Haas chronicled the criminal history of one family, showing how this has been impacting the neighborhood and city for decades. And tonight, we're getting action as the city and police are now stepping in, Elise, to try and put a stop to this.
Because the neighbors were telling me that they couldn't get enough help from the city and county for years. And my previous report exposed how the family was charged with more than 500 crimes. Well over half of those charges ended in convictions after some numerous plea deals for things like illegal drugs, weapons, burglaries, and sexual abuse. I pulled records that proved 911 had been called to the house more than 200 times in recent years, subsequently straining emergency response resources in the criminal justice system. So after that investigation aired, Portland police started building a case to warn the Hendon family that they're in danger of being designated a chronic nuisance house. But things got worse before they started to get better.
You can see the pellet in the window.
Erica Borman lives across from the Hendon family on North Houghton Street. A pellet pierced her window after Erica spoke to us about what she's seen at the home. What was police's reaction when they saw this?
It's clear to them that it's retaliatory, and they have expressed concern for the safety of my family in particular. When I have children, it's terrifying.
This disturbing behavior happened the night after the Portland Bureau of Transportation and police performed a massive street cleanup, towing all these abandoned and illegal vehicles and debris we reported being connected to the Hendon house. But her bedroom window wasn't the only broken glass.
We had multiple car windows shot out with a pellet gun.
Since our previous report detailing the extent of the ongoing alarming issues stemming from this property, neighbors say police have increased patrols in the Kenton neighborhood.
It's really helped us get some movement and attention, and it's been really validating for the experience, because we sort of have felt alone in this and how bad it's gotten and continues to be. And the story really illustrated how bad it really is.
Our news coverage also got the attention of leaders in City Hall.
I'm here today along with several of my neighbors to ask for your attention and action in helping us restore peace and safety to our neighborhood and the Kenton Community Garden.
City leaders have now met privately with the neighbors on Houghton Street about how the city intends to restore a sense of safety to a block that's been living in constant fear of the people living next door.
I felt like we were heard.
And now Portland police have built a case on the Hendon house, recently serving them a letter warning they're at risk of being designated a chronic nuisance property after PPB recorded 3 nuisances within 30 days for theft and offensive littering. As a result, authorities have given the family 10 days to meet with officers and fix the problems, or else face further action. So police have served the Hendons a nuisance warning late last week. The owner of the home, their mother, Carol Hendon, is dead. So if the remaining occupants are uncooperative, police can eventually go to the city attorney's office to seek further legal action. If a Multnomah County judge determines the house to be a chronic nuisance property, they then can issue a warrant and work to evict the people occupying the home, board it up, and clean it up, and then they can also issue financial penalties. Now, all of this takes time and due process. First, though, the city and police try to work with the occupants to fix the problems before they ever have to take cases this far. And records show that oftentimes nuisance warnings alone do solve the problems.
So in your initial report in November, you talked to neighbors, of course, but you talked to the family connected to this house. You also talked to them again for this report. What are they telling you?
Well, so I reached out to a couple of family members. One of them told me that they were very upset about what's happening at their late mother's home, and they want to try and turn things around. They said that there is currently 11 adults and 1 child living in this 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house, and that someone's even living in the shed in the back. But the other family members who are still occupying the house, they didn't return my phone calls.
Okay, well, we say watching out for you, and this report proved that, Elise. Great reporting. Thank you.
Elise, thanks.